Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and these are some long overdue cases that I got at CES. And many people have been saying, Mike, we want to see more iPad mini case reviews. So, we've got 3 cases here from Skech, a wonderful company that we met out at CES. And Jay, well, I actually did the interview, but Jay shot the video of a really cool interview that we did with Skech. And you can see that, we'll put that right there for a few seconds while I'm talking. So they were nice enough to give us a bunch of cases, and these are 3 of their iPad mini lines. Now, the first one down here at the bottom is the Sketchbook. We've got the Flipper and the Pheno, which I cannot find on their website, so I don't know if it's out yet or it never will come out. So I apologize. Obviously, just doing this now, I can contact the company and ask them and give you guys an update. But let's just get into these and show you guys exactly what's doing by skipping ahead to the good part. Alright, so, I know that was cheesy. So each of these cases has their own very distinct textures on that. As far as what they do, we'll get into that in a minute. I'm looking at these for the first time along with you guys, so we'll see exactly what they do and how they work in a second. This first one, which is the Pheno, like I said, I'm not sure if this is out yet or it's not going to be out or whatever, so I'll contact the company and find out. But at first glance, of course, you have this material on here which seems to almost be like like a corduroy type material, very rough material there. And at first glance, it's got a little cool magnet there. Other than that, the color is horrible. Yes, it looks that bad on camera as it does in person. So it definitely is not my style. So if you like flashy, which I do like flashy, just gold or whatever this is may not necessarily be my style. Not that it isn't a color out there that someone would like. It's just not my style. But beggars can't be choosers. They were nice enough to let me try this out. So you see here that your iPad mini will slide in. And of course it has some pretty tight tolerances, so you're not going to have a problem with it sliding out. And then the piece here on the end, good lord, has Velcro on it. So that will drop back in there and push against the back. Hold your iPad mini in and you are set. Put these to the side and you see there that you are held on by a magnet. Thank God, because I don't know if it would hold otherwise. I don't know if I put this in all the way. Probably not. So let's push that in the rest of the way. A little bit tough there to get in, but I guess that's good because you don't want it to fall out, right? Alright, so let's push that in. These are the trials and tribulations of doing this live on camera. So there you go. You've got a nice shut off there. You see it does stick up a little bit. Now these have been sitting in the packaging for a while. I'm sure it will stretch out and be a lot better in the long run. So the magnet holds it together. It turns off, obviously, and you have a very different feel to this. You have all your cutouts there for your speakers and your lightning port, which is fairly open. You shouldn't have a problem with that. Your volume buttons are easily accessible, along with your multi-use switch. Your sleep and awake button is down back here a little bit because of the curvature of the case itself. It may not necessarily be perfect to reach, but it does the job. You got to kind of dig down there a little bit. A quick shot across the back here, and you have your camera, which is cut out nice. And then you have your microphone up top there. And then you have your headphone jack, which is down in there. Shouldn't have a problem getting to it. To use that, it is fairly open. And of course, you see here on the back, you do have a flap which will hold your cover. So if you want to go into type mode to type something, you are set to do that. And of course, if you want to watch a movie, you're able to set it up and actually crank it a little bit there, as you see on the side, and you're able to hold that up. It is a nice little case. I like the feel of it. It's definitely a rough and tough feel. It's not going to slip out of your hand. And if that's a style that you're looking for, definitely a nice one. But I think I'm going to like the other ones better beyond this. So this is the Pheno, and let's get to the next one. Alright, so next we have the Flipper here. This also comes in 5 different colors and retails for $34.95. And you have a very soft touch feel to this. There's a little piece there, but other than that, it is clean. Very, very soft all the way around. Reminds me of the smart cover right there. A little more rubbery, a little more heavy, in my opinion, than that. And of course, you have a nice soft touch finish to the back piece here, which is connected. It does not come apart. So that is attached. You take your device and just simply slide it in. Snap that down in the corners. And you simply close that up, and it looks... I'm not sure if there's a magnet on that or not, to be honest with you. It feels like there is. It is holding, so there is a magnet on that. And, you know, again, five other colors available for this. And it looks pretty good, in my opinion. A very clean look to that. And you're going to have a very Apple-esque setup here when it comes to using this cover. But taking a quick peek around, everything on the bottom is completely open for your ports. Your volume buttons and your multi-use switch is completely open. Top is completely open for your sleep-awake, your microphone, and your headphone jack. Camera on the back is cut out perfectly. The tolerances are very small in that, and you've got a little Skech logo on the back there with their name. Now, of course, with the 3 bends here, you're going to have what we're come to know with using this. You're going to fold it up, and then you're going to have yourself a look-see there if you're watching a movie. And then if you want to put it into typing, you're just going to drop it down the other way, and you're going to open it up, and you're set. Pretty straightforward. We've seen many cases like this. I like the way this feels. I like the way it moves around. It's definitely got a very little bulk added to it, a very slick case, and available for $34.95, again in 5 different colors from Skech. So let's jump into the next case. Alright, last but certainly not least, we have the Skech case, which you can imagine looks a lot like a sketchbook. It's very rough on there, and it seems to have a very, very nice, well, I guess that was just sticking a little bit, but I believe that does have a magnet as well. I can feel that open and close on there. So you have a very simple design here, and I think this just might be bent a little bit from being in the box, so I wouldn't hold too much to them on that. I had this sitting in a box, so that might be me. But you have a very minimalistic design here. You simply take the one ends of your iPad and you slide that in there. It's a very, very tight fit in there, so you're definitely not going to have to worry about it sliding out or falling out of there. In fact, pushing this in, I don't know if it's going in all the way. There we go. That's what she said. And you guessed it, simply close it up. And of course, like I said, because this seems to be bent a little bit, which I doubt yours will be, we'll give that a little bit of a flex. Try to get that to sit down a little bit better. I don't want to kill it, so we'll hold that for a second. And it obviously should sit in there, and there it goes. It does. And like I said, that is on me. I don't want to hold that to them to the case, because oddly that was sitting in there. It might have been the way it was sitting in my luggage as well when I came back. Now, granted, I know it is March, but, you know, we'll just pin that on me. So you get the general idea. It does close with a nice magnet on there, and when it's straightened out, I'm sure if you order yours, it will not be that bad. But you can see there, of course, because you're fit in on the one side. The one speaker is covered, but they do have some holes down there at the bottom. Everything else is completely opened, and your volume buttons and your multi-switch is a little bit difficult to get to, again, because of the back flap here. It's a little bit harder to get to, especially if you're moving with your hand. You got to kind of dig it under to get to that, so that might be a more natural flow to that when you're doing it. Your top is open for your sleep and awake, microphone, and headphone jacks. And as far as this sitting on there, because you have a nice soft feel on the inside of here, this will pretty much sit at any angle that you need it to, and it will hold. So if you want to go all the way down and do some typing, you'll get some feedback as you're typing on there, if you're into that. And no. And if you want to watch a movie in a lower, look at that. You can put that all the way down to the end, and it's not going to move because of the texture that's on the inside of that. I really wish I didn't bend this to kind of give you guys a better show on this case. I apologize that is like that. Again, no fault of the manufacturer. I can probably guarantee that it was me that did that. So I'm just going to keep on messing with this. You see how strong that is, actually, the way I'm bending that? And, it's probably cardboard on the inside of that. We all know that, it doesn't take much to make these cases or materials to use that. But, man, this is nice and a good testament to how well whatever it is they're using in there is in there. But it's certainly not giving. But I'll give that a benefit of the doubt that is probably more me than anything. But that is the sketchbook from Skech. And that retails for $34.95. Also comes in 5 colors. And, if you want to check out, I got links down below for the flipper and the sketchbook at Amazon. Again, both for $34.95. I'll put the links down there or down there to check them out. So that's the sketchbook. Alright guys, so that is a look at these 3 iPad mini cases from Skech. They have some pretty cool products that they're going to be releasing hopefully this year. And again, if you want to go check out that video that we did at, let's move that up, there we go. That we did at CES, Sanjay shot and I did the interview for. Check that out and you can see what they got going on. Pretty cool charging case coming out in my opinion. And I hope it goes through. Alright guys, so with that being said, I've got 3 iPad mini cases here. I would like to give all 3 of them away to you guys. And of course, what I want you to do is comment down below, flipper, sketchbook, or the Fino, F-I-N-O. Which one do you want? I'll go ahead and pick 3 winners. And we'll let this go on for a week. Today is March 11th. I'll pick a winner next Monday. What's that, the 18th? And we'll pick 3 winners. First person gets first pick. Second person gets second pick of what's left of the 2. And the last person gets whatever they get. So, too bad. No, I'm just kidding. This is available all around the world. So, pick 3 winners anywhere. Give me your addresses and we'll go from there. I would love you to be subscribers of the channel. There have been quite a few new subscribers jumping on the channel, so I hope to see those guys commenting, and girls. 13% girl viewership. Woohoo! Yay for me. And I'd like to get to know some of my new subscribers and, see what you're interested in, and we'll see if we can't bring it to you. So, 3 winners in a week. Good luck. And I will talk to you guys in a day or 2. We got some cool stuff coming up. You all have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!